My parents have always been firm believers in being student athletes, so that means student comes before being an athlete. So they always encouraged me to do classes regardless of what my journey was, and so I decided not to go to college out of high school, but they were always encouraging me, say, hey, we would like for you to take classes in the off season. So I started taking it, and I just think education is important, so I wanted to start taking classes in whichever way I could. My experience has been really good, actually. I think ACU has done a really good job to kind of work with the Rangers players and staff and anybody taking the courses to kind of be understanding as well as flexible, so that way as a player, you know, you have stuff to do sometimes and you won't be able to get to it on that day, but if you just shoot your teacher or professor a text or an email or however you want to get in contact with them, they do a very good job of kind of understanding that, hey, we're busy and we have stuff to do and we might not be able to do it right at that moment, but being able to turn it in as soon as possible, as soon as you're free, has been really good. I do think so, especially on that side of like the leadership and the mental performance, because especially mental performance as well, like you got to be strong-minded in baseball because you go through so many ups and downs that, I mean, it's a tough game. We chose the sport and we love the sport, but you're going to fail more than you succeed, and you got to be able to understand that and realize that that's okay. But that's just the nature of the game. That's the nature of the beast, and I think the mental performance side kind of helped me strengthen my mindset and kind of realize that at the end of the day, like, we're more than just baseball. I would definitely encourage them, especially if they have any interest in education. This is definitely the route to go to start, especially because they just made it so easy to get into it. Like from signing up, getting in touch with your professors, the counselors, anybody you need. It's been super easy instead of having to go through the hassle of going through other schools that may be closer to your home. But some of those schools, like I said earlier, I was taking classes at GCU before this, but they didn't have the flexibility that ACU provides for the Rangers players, to where I'd have to take the classes in person there. And so sometimes I wasn't going to have the opportunity to go in person. So being able to have a fully online classes and being able to work around my schedule is a big part. So if they have any interest in getting their education, this is definitely the route to go.